Alright, so here I am into my last part of my routine where I'm just kind of doing core work and some stabilization handstands. To where I like to do a lot of the leg raises to really strengthen that core to stabilize, the heavy weights. For me, I find that to work very well. Everybody is different. So I tend to, like I said, for me, I find that my strength comes into switching my workouts out sometimes because for me, just working on the same muscle group or doing the same exercise, it works, but it doesn't. So I find myself that if I have different types of leverage, then I feel like I can get stronger by working my muscles in a different way, in a different variation. So as you can see, I'm doing handstands, just kind of working on my stabilization. And of course, I started against the wall because, we don't always walk on our hands, we walk on our legs. So, for me, I kind of, had a buddy and, he kind of helped me, held my legs while I was walking on my hands. We would just go into the turf and I would walk on my hands, do the handstands against the wall, and just did a lot of practice. And I also started doing a lot of cardio and ab work as well. And the planks really help, just to be able to stabilize that weight, and I noticed that my strength has went up since, just from, doing stabilization workouts, throwing a little bit of calisthenics with CrossFit on top of the powerlifting. For me, it seems to be working a lot better than just traditional style, just going in and hitting the weights. So here I'm kind of doing, wood chops, just to hit those obliques. And like I said, and when I look at like the intensity, I have to look at, because people may say, how do you work out so hard if you have vitiligo, or how, it's not the fact of just saying I can't work out and do intense training with vitiligo. It's not the fact of that. It's the fact of, upping the vitamin C. And what I mean by upping the vitamin C is just having extra berries. Sometimes I mix elderberry with berries, raspberries, and if I can find like goji berries or juniper berry, which are usually at Fresh Time, I'll get those at Fresh Time for better health. And the kombucha and of course the kimchi really helps also with the digestion and the prebiotics. So it's definitely something that you guys could definitely check out. And like I said, the garlic with the ginger, the red onion, and the white onion with the turmeric, and just kind of put that in with like 6 ounces of water. If you guys ever want to try it. Definitely look it up. It's a powerhouse. It is a powerhouse shot. 6 to 8 ounces of water with 2 cloves of garlic, a tablespoon of ginger, white and red onions, some turmeric, and maybe like a half tablespoon of raw honey, of organic raw honey, and it really helps with immunity. And I find that the fasting works. It may not be for everybody. Some people say you're starving your body. Some people you're doing your body more harm than good. But that's not the case, because your body goes through autophagy after 16 to 18 hours of fasting, and you don't lose muscle mass either. Because I've gone over 20 hours with no food, and I still have my muscle mass. The body fat drops, and the muscle mass is still there. Now, if it's just like excessive, fasting, like you're going like 7 days or longer, then yeah, but you don't have to be big, to fast longer. It just kind of helps with the organs, cleanse out the pancreas, the liver. It's good for the cardiovascular system, and of course, you got A1C, stem cell regeneration. After you're hitting 18 to 20 hours, so you're getting the benefits of the autophagy, of the cell devouring benefits, where it gets rid of the old dead cells, and you have rebirth of new white red blood cells in the blood. So I find that to be really good. And of course, the HGH goes up, your growth hormone, your IGF-1, your insulin growth factor also is good, and insulin resistance is at bay. So it really does help. Even with vitiligo, it's even better with vitiligo, because if when I fast, my immune system not only does it regenerate, but it also has a chance to heal. Especially just if I'm eating excess amount of carbs or sugar, that will attack it more and suppress it more. Of course, high sugar intake for me will suppress my immune system. Along with the training. So if I just have, let's just say, if I have a bunch of pancreas before I go to the gym and I'm training intensely, well, I'm doing myself, a double job there. I'm getting suppression by the sugar and suppression by the intense training. So that's why when I train, I always usually try to bring berries with me. I'll have some bananas, but usually like berries or raspberries, and even if I have to, I'll even bring a couple cloves of garlic, and have some ginger, because that really helps. Keep that immune system up and recharged all the time. But yeah, definitely hope you guys are getting something good out of this. And like I said, just leave me some comments below if there's anything you want me to do a video on or whatnot. But I just wanted to explain it because I did get somebody that asked me, what I do and how I manage the vitiligo I am training. So, I definitely hope that you guys are getting some awesome and amazing benefits, and that you guys are hitting new personal records. Definitely appreciate all the support and whatnot, and just having a good community of people that think alike, that have the powerlifting mindset.